I'm Dan Mirvish, D-A-N-M-I-R-V-I-S-H.
And the film is called?
And the film is called Between Us, and it's an adaptation of a hit off-Broadway play from a few years ago that was at Manhattan Theater Club in New York by a playwright named Joe Hortua.
Yes.
And it stars Julia Stiles and Taye Diggs and Melissa George and David Harbour, who was in the original play. And it's essentially a dark comedy about two couples yelling, throwing things at each other.
What fun!
Yeah, it's like every good family film. And
have you ever done that? Have you ever thrown anything?
No,
okay.
no. Thankfully, it's not autobiographical. There's a few autobiographical elements, but not that part. No, I get along great with my wife.
Excellent.
But and that's kind of it's a bit of a cathartic experience for the audience. Hopefully, they all feel, oh my goodness, I hope my marriage is better than these guys. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And what brought you to develop the play into a film?
Well, funny you should ask. I was actually here at the Hamptons a few years ago with my last film, which was a real estate musical called Open House with Sally Kellerman and Anthony Rapp. And there was talk of turning that into a stage play. The Weinsteins had the rights to it, and they were thinking of doing it into a play. But while I was meeting in New York with theater producers and agents and that sort of thing, I said, well, look, as long as I'm here, do you guys have any plays, not necessarily musicals, but plays that would make good film adaptations? And they said, wow, yeah, here's stacks and stacks of them. So I started reading through them, and two of them really gravitated to my attention. And one of them was a play called Farragut North, which I liked, but I passed on, and that turned into Ides of March, that Clooney fella.
That's interesting.
Did, yeah, he got a bit of a happy ending for my sloppy seconds on that one.
Oh, that's interesting.
But he's going places,
Yeah.
That movie did fine. But the play that I really kind of struck me more emotionally was Between Us. I think more because it's about people who are married and with young children and dealing with financial problems and dealing with sort of the integrity of being an artist. I mean, the movie is really about these two characters. The two male characters are photographers. They were graduate students in photography together, and one of them became a very successful advertising photographer in the Midwest who essentially sold his soul, and the other is an art photographer in New York, Taye Diggs' character. And so it's the struggle of these two characters and how to retain your artistic integrity and still support a wife and support a family and raise children and afford to be able to do that. And it really comes down to that tension, which I think is why I think your readers would really be interested in it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if they want to find you on a website, what's the website?
We just have a very basic website, betweenusmovie.com, and people can also follow me on Twitter at Dan Mirvish or on Facebook. That's really where I'm doing most of my updates. And then the film will also be screening not just here, but also next week at the Woodstock Film Festival.
Oh, fabulous.
And so, yeah, it's nice. We shot most of the movie in LA, but we did shoot a little bit here in New York. And, because it is such a New York story, and a little bit in Omaha, too, because part of it takes place there.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to be coming back to New York audiences, both here and at Woodstock.
And what's your next project?
Well, I'm working on a couple other adaptations of either plays or novels. I'm trying to sort that out right now. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I hope to find out about them when this happens for you.
Yeah, me too.
Lots of very good luck in distributing your film.
Great, thank you. Yeah, we're looking for a distributor now. So.
Yeah, and congratulations again. Thank you for
so much.
taking the time to talk with us.
Sure.